Hi, this is Carrie from Scrapyard Chicks, and I wanted to show you our project for today. And it's just a great little stationery box. It looks like a little gift box. I made this for my Aunt Julie, so I put her initial on the front on a little tie-in piece. When you take the lid off and open it up, you have this great little box that's full of some small note cards, some tags, and some A2 size note cards. And so the directions show you how to do all the folding technique for this. We have a little booklet of post-it notes here, a little spot for some stamps, a pen loop right here, which obviously I need to find a pen that matches instead of my Seattle Yacht Club pen because it doesn't really go very well. Anyway, it's just a great little Christmas gift that you can make for someone. Sorry about that, that's my phone ringing. So anyway, so that's our project for today, and we've got all the directions and everything on our members only blog. If you like this project, go ahead and sign up. I send you a new project like this every week. Thanks. Okay, so we're going to start out making the base of our box, which is this portion right here. What I have here in red and yellow. I did this one out of a couple different colors, and then I'm also going to show you how to make the lid for the box. So we're going to start out with a full sheet of cardstock. Go ahead and put it in your score pal, and you are going to score that at 5, and then again at 7. You're going to turn that a quarter of a turn, and you're going to score it at 3 and at 9, like so. And then what you're going to do is go ahead and fold it along the score lines, and you can use your bone folder if you need to. Now what you're going to do is we're going to actually trim right here and right here. We're going to cut that just into that next score line. It might be kind of hard to see on the video, but I did score right there, so I do have sort of a cutting line. You can use your paper trimmer for the step if you want. Totally up to you. You're going to do that on both sides. And then what we're going to do is we're going to actually fold those these bottom pieces in. That's going to be the bottom of the box. It's going to create a support. Okay, so we're going to fold these flaps, those flaps that we just trimmed. We're going to fold those in, and we're going to glue those down, and that is going to create the support at the bottom of our box. Now I'm going to use dry adhesive for this step because this is not going to take a lot of wear and tear. But when you get to some of the spots where they're going to be touched a lot, it's a good idea to use a really strong liquid adhesive. So then we have this piece that looks kind of like this. Now what we're going to do next is we are going to trim the top flaps. We're going to trim 1 3/4 inches off this. I'm just going to do this off camera real quick over here at my trimmer. And we're just going to do that just on those top flaps. Remember, all these instructions are also in your handout. So now we have a piece that looks like this. And so what we're going to be doing is that's going to be the back base, and then this is going to be the front of our piece. So we're just going to, we're going to score these bottom pieces right here. We're going to put this into our score pal, and we're going to score this at 1 and at 11. And what's going to happen is when we fold our box closed, those pieces are going to fold around the back, and that's what's going to keep our little stationery box closed for us. We're just going to score those and just kind of use our bone folder. So when we have this all put together, those will fold around right behind, just like that. Okay, so now we have a piece that looks like this. We're just going to put that off to the side for just a second. And we're going to do this piece right here, this little insert piece. So what you need for that is you need to cut a piece of cardstock that is 4 1/4 by 8 1/4. We're going to score both sides, both of the short sides and one of the long sides at 1 1/4 inches. So the best way to do that is to go ahead and to put it on the 3-inch mark of your score pal, and then you can score that at 4 1/4. So we're going to go ahead and score one long side, and we're going to score both of our short sides at that same point. So put it at your 3-inch mark, and then you can score it at 4 1/4, or if you like to use a ruler, that's fine as well. Okay, so then we're going to trim the corners of that, but first let's just kind of fold that in a little bit so you can kind of see what that looks like. And then we are going to trim out these little corner pieces right here. So just kind of take that little chunk out of the corner. And of course you can always save your scraps, because we're going to fill this box with a bunch of little cards and tags and stuff, so that you could actually use any of the little pieces that you cut off, and you could make those into some little card shapes. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to fit this into, voila, into this little back portion of our box like this. We're going to create this little holder. So go ahead and you're going to put adhesive here and on your flaps, and then we're going to go ahead and stick that. Okay, so I went ahead and put adhesive on my flaps, and then what I'm going to do is we're going to put that cut end right up to that back fold line. I like to use liquid adhesive because it gives you a little bit of wiggle room, so you can kind of wiggle those pieces around. We're just going to kind of put those flaps inside like that. We're going to do the same thing on that one. And it is open at the bottom, but that's okay. Or I'm sorry, I mean, I didn't, it's not open at the bottom. I don't know what I'm talking about. So we've got this little holder part right here. And you just want to make sure that you get enough adhesive so that really sticks, because that's actually going to take some wear and tear in there. So we've got that back